This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
That's the way it should be now.
Man, I'll never forget that movie.
Was that me?
That was you, Kevin Bacon.
Who was that kid?
You made dancing seem like a revolution, bruh. You know, like we was fighting for our civil liberties, and we just wanted to be free. You know? We was trying to be free. And
right.
and that was from Footloose, man. One of one of the most celebrated, respected actors since I started becoming a movie buff. Heather B. I mean, I was just going back to some of my favorite movies and then realized how many movies this man has done.
Tons
that I've watched, and you know,
Too many.
Samuel L. Jackson and Kevin Bacon. I mean,
right.
I don't know who's done more movies, but you know, but he's here with us today, man. The legendary Kevin Bacon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Oh man,
Thank you very much.
I didn't realize you were Philly. We were sitting there talking about you born and raised in
That's
Philly?
right. I was born and raised in Philly. I moved up when I was 17. I moved to New York with a suitcase and a dream. But up until that point, I was right in Center City is where I grew up.
And you took classes in theater, right? You
I did.
Studied,
yeah. I did a lot. I did as much stuff in Philly as I could. I was apprenticing at a little theater. I was sweeping the stage. I was also playing some music when I was there. Up in Germantown, there was a kind of like a community house, coffee shop type thing, and we were playing. And I actually played in a band called Footloose, believe it or not.
The band was called Footloose?
The band was called Footloose. Yeah, it was a guy named Chet Brown was the lead singer, and I was in the backup band. It was Chet Brown and Footloose. Yeah. And just kind of prophetic title for a band. And then when I got out of high school, I came up to New York and started taking some acting classes. I was at a school called Circle in the Square here, right up the street here. And then I was a waiter and a busboy, and then started to get some gigs.
Damn, so you've been the full gamut.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't no like silver spoon and nobody really helped you break the business.
I had a really like kind of sort of what you would think of as an actor's, if there is any traditional actor career trajectory, that was mine. I mean, I was first a waiter. You know, what actor isn't a waiter?
Right.
That's the cliche, right? Or a
Mm-hmm.
bartender. And then I started doing extra work. First, I started doing extra work on soap operas, which eventually turned into a year-long part on The Guiding Light. At the time, I was working in off-Broadway, off-Broadway, what I like to call toilet bowl theater, and trying to make a living. And then eventually, I got an agent and started getting little parts.
How many no's did you get at first?
Oh, the no's keep coming. I mean, that you put your finger on it. Like that's the thing that you have to get ready for if you want a career as an actor. It's the no's, because it's probably 99% rejection. There's so many actors, so many people that want to have this great life and so few parts. So a lot of no's.
Damn, even at this age.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's things I want to do that if you're putting a movie together, there's probably a list of 5 guys that you kind of start with, and that's your dream, and then way down the line it'll trickle down to me.
Just you, right? Oh no, that's not. Come on,
Golden
get out of
Globe
here.
Award winner.
Please.
I mean, it's but it is it's a competitive business. And every Friday somebody's hot, and every Monday somebody's not. And you just got to keep looking. I try not to look don't look in the rearview mirror. Keep heading down the road.
Yeah.
When I decided that that's what I wanted to do, sometimes young people will come up to me and say, "Well, I'm thinking about trying this out for a while because I was in my school play, or somebody told me that I'm cute, or something, and I think this might be."
I can't, yo. That's the millennials saying that, right?
That's right. Yeah, this could be a career for me. And I say, don't try it out. Either you commit to it 100% and you say, I'm never going to do anything else. I'm never going to get anything to fall back on. You have to have that kind of commitment in order to suffer the slings and arrows and to suffer the no's.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon is here. I mean, It's one of those ones,
It's-
HB.
it's
Like, I'm
good.
sitting there looking at them talk, and I'm thinking A Few Good Men right now. I want them to quote something from A Few Good Men.
It's crazy.
I would love to, but I don't know any quotes from it. I don't go back. The only quote I know from A Few Good Men, I didn't actually say, which is, "You want the truth, you can't handle the truth." That was Nicholson's line.
Yeah,
so,
it was Nichols. He kind of got you on that line.
He did.
Okay. Well, I'm going to open up phone lines, 888-742-3345, and I want to talk about the following. Kevin Bacon has said, you want to talk with him? Give us a call. Sway in the Morning, Shea 45.
So you can spare me the scary proclamations.
Wow, that's a clip from the following, which the season 3 premieres this Monday on Fox at 9 p.m. It's his third season.
Third season, yeah.
Right? And, television, a lot of great actors like yourself are going to what they call the small screen,
Like
going
the
to
Great
television.
Migration.
Yeah, well, when I first started, that I was a real snob about it. I wanted to be either a stage actor or a movie actor, and television was a whole other thing. It was like you didn't want to go to television because then you were going to be branded as just being a TV actor. And we're talking about like the 70s, 80s, 90s. And then I turned around and I went, wow, all the shows that I'm really like obsessed with. This is back, for like The Wire and The Sopranos and 6 Feet Under, and the things that were going on TV. That's what we were talking about at parties, and that was like, it was so much in the social conscience. I went, well, what am I doing? Why am I not on a television show? And so then I kind of started this process of trying to find the one that I wanted to do. Nowadays, because there's so much great TV, and because it's not a big deal anymore for someone who's known as a movie actor to go and be on television, the bar has been raised really high.
Yeah.
You really got to step up. You got to step up with the writing. You got to step up with the acting, step up with the production, with everything. And so it's a great time to be on television, but it's also an extremely competitive time to be on television. And I'm amazed and grateful that we were able to get 3 seasons out of it. And I love the gig, and I think we're doing good stuff this year.
Pardon me, Kevin. This is Kelly with the crown. It's her birthday today. I just
Happy
noticed
birthday,
that.
Kelly.
Looking
good over there.
Yeah, got that from Kevin Bacon. That's your birthday gift. Me getting him to say that, by the way. All right,
I was going to say, Kevin Bacon, I love you, and for 2 reasons. First, your last name is Bacon, and I always wanted my last name to be named after meat. And,
Wow. That could go so many
that's
ways.
your real last name, right?
That's who would change their name to Bacon and suffer a lifetime of food jokes? I mean, you'd have to be out of your mind.
Yeah, I love bacon, but I love bacon though. And secondly, for me, you are like so Hollywood, but so not at the same time. Like you move around like a regular dude. And what's your secret to that?
I think that it's important that the people that I'm going to be asked to play, right, are regular people. Like, rarely do I get a chance to actually play a movie star. So I need to just go through life and not kind of separate myself from the rest of the world if I want to be able to play these people, if I want to be able to walk in the skin of someone that doesn't live behind, gates. And I mean, that just to me seems like the natural extension. So thank you for saying that. But it's almost like not even really a conscious thing. I just am who I am.
That makes so much
Really
sense.
nice.
Going back to when you were commenting on like the Hollywood landscape and how things are shifting, I'm seeing a lot of your peers, both like in the director side and also actors, that are now turning to Kickstarter and saying, fuck the traditional route, let's just get it funded by the people. Would that be something you'd ever consider?
Yeah, maybe. Never say never. I mean, if it was something that I really felt passionate about, one of the things that's really hard these days, partly because television is so good and is so interesting, is trying to get an actual movie financed, especially a movie that is a small movie. Seems like they're more willing to toss $200 million at something, but they're only going to do that. Each studio is only going to do that 4 or 5 times a year. So if you have something that you're really passionate about, and nobody else is believing in it enough to write the check for you, then sure, Kickstarter, why not?
Okay. Kevin Bacon is here. We got Corey on the line from Atlanta. Good morning, Corey. How you doing?
Hey, Corey.
Doing well. How's everyone doing this morning?
Great. How you doing, Corey?
Doing well. Hey, Kevin. First off, I wanted to say huge fan of The Following, and originally first season came on, and I was skeptical, and it got to the point where I was watching every time, and I really got into it, and I felt like I should have shut it off at the first season. So second season comes along, and I was I think they're going to play this off a little bit, but now I'm hooked. I'm anxious to see where season 3 goes. Huge fan. Nothing but the best for you and the crew, and Sway, Heather B, Tracy G, y'all keep doing your thing, and I'll get off the air real quick, but I definitely want to say big fan of The Following.
It means a lot to me to hear that. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that.
He went through the process too, man. He was like, first season, Kev, I wasn't screwing with you, Kev. I didn't know what it was, man. Second season, I warmed up to you. Now I'm looking forward to the third. Kevin Bacon is here, man, and when we think about your career, so many movies I could choose from that are some of my favorites. Man, you took a script like Tremors, man, and really pulled me in, man. I really took them damn worms seriously, bro. I felt like every time I drive through the desert now, man, it's going to go down.
Yeah.
But I love the dichotomy of the roles that you've played, and you're believable in everyone. And so with that said, our good movie junkie here, our good friend DB, came up with a little quiz.
It's called Knowledge of Self.
Playing the rules, dude.
All right, real quick, it's also called Grab Boy, not a worm.
Boy, he is a buff.
Okay, my bad.
Got served.
Damn, man. Shut me down.
I just lost my job, by the way. Anyway, so game is called Knowledge of Self, and we're going to play clips of movies that you were in and lines that you said. You have to guess which ones. Ready?
Okay.
Clip number 1.
Say you came straight from a wedding right to the bank.
Wow. Oh, I got no idea.
You were looking at a guy in a powder blue suit.
I was looking at a guy in a powder blue
Tuxedo, sorry.
Tuxedo.
Say you came straight from a wedding right to the bank.
I really don't go back and look at the movies. I honestly, I don't know.
Quicksilver.
Okay, yeah, man.
Powder blue suit. There we go. Paul Rodriguez.
Yep.
Right.
All right, clip number 2.
Yeah, that's right. That was a long time ago. So how you been?
I think that's a Philly accent, so I'm going to say Sleepers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Damn, you got that. Wow.
Yeah. That's the only reason I knew it, because I was doing my own accent. Yeah.
And you're from Philly.
That's where I'm from. Philly. That's one of the few times I've ever gotten a chance to. Philly is unfortunately, people don't tend to do the accent that often. Everyone does New York and Brooklyn and Boston, but nobody really gives props to a good Philly accent.
Yeah, Philly stand up.
All right. Clip number 3.
You don't make history by following the rules.
You don't make history by following the rules. I could have played that better now. I don't know what it was from, but I think it needs work. You don't make history by following the rules. I really suck at this game.
At least you're not conceited.
Right, it's a good game to suck at.
The movie was Hollow Man.
Hollow Man. Wow, who knew?
Yep. All right, clip number 4.
Yeah, pedophile with 3 priors.
Pedophile with 3. That's an accent thing. That's Mystic River.
Correct.
I recommend.
Man, you got 2 right so far.
Yeah. If I have an accent, I can usually peg it. Yeah.
You know what, Kev, man? I've followed your career for a long time. I even knew more of those clips than you did about yourself. And I really feel like at some point, if the Academy doesn't acknowledge you, it really doesn't matter. I feel like you've been an Oscar-worthy actor for a long time.
I just got to hang in for another 30 years, and I'll get the lifetime achievement.
You get the lifetime? Yeah. That's what you're going for?
That's what I'm going for. Yeah, just wheel me out. On a stretcher.
But does it matter though? Because I know you once said it's really about the art. It's not about the business. The business is evil. You said something. I'm paraphrasing, but you said something to that point.
I'm really grateful to be able to make a living as an actor. We were talking before about how much competition there is out there. And when the guy calls from Atlanta and, says that he digs the show and that he wasn't sure and then he went out and he stuck with it and to me, you could put that on a shelf.
Yeah, that's on the shelf, man. I agree with that.
Wow,
Kevin
that's dope.
Bacon, man. Hey, man, we came up
That's beautiful.
because we acknowledge you. We're the true
Are we done
fans.
with the game?
Yeah, we're done with the game.
Okay.
Kevin looks sad.
But look, man,
Kevin failed.
Kev, we being big fans that we are and being the true fans, we came up with our own Sway in the Morning award. You'll be the first recipient of this.
I'm the first recipient
of your thing, just because of your skills as a
Yeah.
thespian.
Oh my gosh.
And man, I just want to present you with this. Congratulations to Kevin Bacon, man. This is it, bro.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I don't know if you ain't got an Oscar, but you
there we
definitely
go.
got. Yeah.
Say what's inside.
It's a picture of me.
It's I got some gummy bears. I think.
Tracy ate some of
It's
the
a
gummy
Sway
bears.
universe.
It's half a bag
bitch.
of gummy bears and a T-shirt.
And a T-shirt that says Sway's Universe. And Kev, there's a picture on me on it too, man. On
No,
the
that's
trophy,
beautiful.
man.
That's
You know, that's
beautiful.
the Sway in the Morning Award. You're the first recipient. Anything you want to say to your
the
fans?
people,
Yeah, I just want to say, of all the things that I've, all the moments in my life, this is by far the strangest.
Okay, yeah, man.
You know, it means a lot to me.
Thank you,
very
man.
much,
Hey, man. You've earned it, Kev. You've earned it, man. Thank you, bro, for coming by, man. You guys make sure you watch the following season 3 this Monday night on Fox at 9 p.m. Kevin Bacon, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Sway in the Morning, only on Shea 45.